Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Curious Minds. I'm Lucy, your host, and today we're delving into one of the most complex questions in the realm of relationships. What happens if you love two people at once? Have you ever found yourself caught in conflicting emotions, feeling deep, meaningful love for two individuals at the same time? Whether it's a case of evolving feelings or a more intentional polyamorous setup, today we're going to explore the emotional, practical, and ethical dimensions of loving more than one person. Joining me is Dr. Michael, a relationship psychologist who specializes in non-traditional relationship dynamics. Welcome, Dr. Michael.
Hi, Lucy. Thank you for having me. This is a fascinating and nuanced topic, and I'm excited to share some insights on how our hearts can sometimes hold more than we expect.
Dr. Michael, let's start at the beginning. When we talk about loving two people at once, what do we really mean? Is it about splitting your heart, or is love an infinite resource?
Great question, Lucy. In my experience and research, love isn't a finite resource that diminishes the more you give. Rather, it's multifaceted. Many people already love different individuals in various ways, romantically, platonically, or familially. When it comes to romantic love, some individuals find that they develop strong, genuine feelings for two people simultaneously. This can happen in different contexts, such as when one person transitions from a deep friendship into romance while maintaining another long-standing partnership, or when someone consciously embraces polyamory.
So our capacity to love isn't limited by a number, but rather by how we manage our emotions and relationships.
Exactly. It's about the quality of the connections you form and how open you are to different expressions of love. However, it does come with its own set of challenges and responsibilities.
What are some potential benefits of loving two people at once, and what are the challenges that might arise?
On the benefits side, loving two people can offer diverse emotional support. Each relationship may fulfill different emotional needs, leading to a more balanced sense of support and companionship. Personal growth. Navigating multiple relationships often teaches better communication, empathy, and self-awareness. Flexibility in love. It challenges conventional norms and allows for a more fluid understanding of connection. On the flip side, the challenges include jealousy and insecurity. Both partners may feel threatened or fear not being enough, requiring open communication to overcome. Time management. Balancing the needs and schedules of two partners can be demanding. Social stigma. Non-traditional relationships can face misunderstanding or judgment from society. Emotional complexity. The depth and intensity of feelings can sometimes lead to confusion and require regular self-reflection.
It sounds like the key to managing this is transparency and communication.
Absolutely. The success of any relationship, especially one involving multiple partners, depends on honesty, clear boundaries, and mutual respect.
For listeners who might be in this situation or curious about it, what practical strategies would you suggest for managing these complex feelings?
Here are some practical strategies. Self-reflection. Regularly check in with yourself. Journaling or speaking with a therapist can help clarify whether your feelings for each person are deep and sustainable. Open communication. Have honest discussions with each partner about your feelings, expectations, and boundaries. Transparency can prevent misunderstandings. Establish clear boundaries. Define what each relationship means to you. This may include discussing exclusivity in certain areas, scheduling quality time with each partner, or agreeing on how to handle conflicts. Educate yourself. Learn about different relationship models, such as polyamory, so you can see if any of these frameworks resonate with your values and needs. Be prepared for change. Understand that emotions evolve. What you feel today might shift over time, and being adaptable is crucial for maintaining healthy relationships.
Those strategies are incredibly practical. It's clear that while loving two people at once can be rewarding, it requires a high level of emotional maturity and self-awareness. Do you have any real-life reflections or stories that illustrate how people have navigated this situation?
Yes, I've worked with clients who have experienced this firsthand. One client was in a long-term monogamous relationship and unexpectedly developed feelings for a close friend. Through open dialogue and gradual boundary setting, they redefined their relationships. In some cases, the friendship deepened without jeopardizing the primary relationship. In others, it evolved into a polyamorous dynamic that worked well for everyone involved. These experiences show that while the journey can be complex, it's possible to cultivate meaningful connections without diluting the love you have for each person.
That's truly enlightening. It seems that the essence of the matter is not the number of people you love, but the quality and honesty of those connections. Before we wrap up, what is one key takeaway for our listeners when it comes to loving two people at once?
Remember that love is expansive, not finite. It's less about choosing one person over another, and more about understanding and nurturing the unique bond you share with each individual. Focus on open communication, self-reflection, and creating healthy boundaries, and you'll be well on your way to building fulfilling relationships.
Beautifully said, Dr. Michael. To our listeners, have you ever found your heart stretching in unexpected ways? We'd love to hear your stories and reflections in the comments or on social media. Also, don't forget to download our free PDF guide, Navigating Multiple Loves, filled with tips, reflection prompts, and communication strategies to help you manage complex relationships.
Thank you, Lucy. Remember, every relationship is unique. Embrace the journey and let your heart lead the way.
Until next time, keep an open heart and be true to yourself.
Goodbye.